Alright, Cupcake. I can't wait to see you.
Alright, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye. Yes. If there's one thing I have cared about since I was born, it will be finding this queen of mine, because I believe that true love still exists. Oh, and I plan on loving her in my own unique way. Yeah. Oh, she's here. Also, God's word says, whoever finds something deserving of care should take good care of whatever it is that they have discovered. Yes. Oh, babe, how you doing? Will you come to right? You want to get something now? Let me take this from you. I'm happy to inform you that ever since I met her, I have adored that without limit. Yes. In fact, I have gone so far as to explore our potential through our segment. Hey babe, that's for you. Yeah. Distinguished members, distant trees please.
As adults, it is really hard to catch a break, like from paying bills to socializing to family to work to situationships and relationships. Oh, the list is endless. I'm welcoming you to the Jaunter Beach Hangout for 2022 edition, and you're welcome to Gist and Truths. And with me here is Elizabeth Bello. I am your host, KOBI. Join us as we talk about everything and anything talkable. Okay, my dear people, I want to ask, what do you do for fun actually?
Watch movies.
And
Go out, hang out, have fun. I mean, meet new people.
yeah.
A space.
Just space.
Movies,
Okay. And Nafisat.
Depends on your definition of fun.
Anything that makes you happy. Something you enjoy to do. That's fun.
Okay. So fun for me is maybe sleeping, because I'm always working.
Yeah.
So when I'm less busy, I just decide to
Just sleep.
So when I just wake up, I'll enjoy like that. I'm really active, like,
Yeah,
so
I'm well
that's
rested. Okay. So if money did not exist, and you're like, okay, if money didn't exist, what would you want to do for yourself? Like, what would you do?
You mean if money wasn't a factor?
If money didn't even exist, and you just, if you wanted to just snap your finger like abracadabra, oh,
It has to exist because that's what you use in exchange for.
okay, so if it was easy for you to have right now, because right now I know that we are all, trying to survive,
Yeah.
So if we had it like this,
Like if money wasn't an issue.
wasn't an issue, yeah. So what would you do?
Okay, so so the thing is, I actually like what I do.
Okay.
I mean, even if money wasn't like what I was chasing, I like what I do. I feel comfortable when I'm helping people. Yeah, so and because that's the nature of my work. So
To cut you short, what do you do? So that we need to know. So that this one she say what she does. She could be ritualist. We don't know. So let her tell us what she does. What do you do? What do you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a nurse midwife. So that means that I take care of people, but I also take deliveries. Delivery for me, it's mind blowing.
So that you sleep, you welcome newborn babies.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds scary, but it's not. Trust me, it's
scary,
it's
actually.
so real.
I feel like to see people like
I guess
this.
like bring out a new
feel what they
child,
actually do.
and this child is coming to my hands first, even before the parents.
Why do I look scared? I mean, it sounds fun, but I don't think that's fun.
I'm really scared. It's such. I
God.
promise you, it's sorry. If you can look past the
child.
pain, if you can look past the blood, the mess, it's a beautiful moment, honestly.
Well,
So-
everybody wants to recreate, so I think she has a very, very valid point. Or don't you want to? Do you want to recreate? Oh, so you want to experience all of these things? Okay. Oh, you love children. So how many children do you intend to have if you get married?
Just two.
Just to, but you love children.
I do love
Is that really a fair thing to say?
He'll pour all of the love inside of him into it too.
Is that really a good thing to say?
In this economy,
the fact that I love
person
children
they
doesn't mean
buy
I want
5 girl.
more children.
How about you, Nafisa? How many children?
Me, as long as my husband is willing to
Create team.
and money.
Come on.
Wait, you guys, you asked the question.
Yeah.
If money doesn't exist, why are you talking about money?
You need to have money.
Why are you talking about money?
I'm not going to take my kids into this,
actually important,
suffering and all that. No,
So-
you need to have money. Like, if you have money, you'll be bothered now.
So it's safe to say money is a major factor in relationship.
That question is
It is a major
It's
factor.
so
If we say it's not, we're just
it's
lying
so-
to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're actually
So
lying to
money is a
ourselves.
major factor in relationship.
Yeah.
It's also like, I don't think there's anything.
Forget relationship, everything. In your day-to-day activities, money is very important.
Guy, you don't want to know what it feels
You
like
need to
not
have, you can't remove money from the equation at all. There's no how you can do it.
I don't think you can even survive without money.
I think it's the line that says love is sweet though. Or money enter love is sweet.
You know it, girl.
I think we can relate.
You know it.
Yes,
We
can relate, Abby.
That
Even the
question
guys
is-
they know.
It's already the question. Okay, so talking about relationships now. So what do you find, or what are you looking for in your supposed ideal partner? Let's have an officer. So if you want like, this is the man of my dreams, the woman of my vision, the woman of my dreams.
I'm not someone that actually have that kind of dream. Like, it doesn't have to
You don't have much
It has to
expectations.
be this, has to be that. No, as long as when I'm not chill, I'm happy. Butterflies, and then you're making me feel good, and then you're good in the other room.
She said it all. Excuse me, it is like butterflies. It does the butterflies. I didn't know that.
You know when
peaceful,
when you
because
see
the weather is so
when you see your guy and he's coming and you're like, oh, that's my
Exactly.
baby.
How about you? What's your ideal partner? Tell us,
Peace
Bulu.
of mind.
Peace of mind.
That's just it. I just want my peace.
When you need peace of mind, because
attractive.
that peace of mind is, I feel it's very pregnant. Most guys will say, I want peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind.
Yeah.
And then they tell you, what do you bring to
Definition of
what's
peace
your
of mind.
exactly what's the definition of peace of mind
How
for
do you
you?
want your peace? Actually,
Is it peace when cause
Do you listen to this?
no I don't.
yeah,
Do
actually,
you listen to this?
and I love it.
No stress.
Oh my God.
No stress. So
Giving me goosebumps.
but you know that for you know that you only receive what you give.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm giving no stress.
So if you create chaos, you don't expect peace.
The other
Yeah.
must not have chaos, probably.
You don't look like it, but then again, they say the devil looks like the angel you don't know. They are looking the part.
Receiving, yes.
They are looking the part, but
No, I
then
don't want to know
again,
what's inside, but then looks can be the same.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
The fact that you can't
snap,
give me
snap.
the-
Come back to reality.
That's from a different angle.
No wahala.
Okay, so let's actually listen. What's your ideal partner?
Okay, so I think I'm more than the looks.
Okay.
For me, I mean, whilst peace of mind is important, and then it's important that this person, you are attracted to this person, because trust me, you can't rule it out. I think I have a total different, checkbox, like checklist for my ideal person. And in terms of spirituality, like that's like my first big box. Like if that's not there, forget it. Nothing's happening.
I think a lot of us are missing that part.
Yeah, because trust me, the beauty will fade.
With
If
time.
I jam you, say something jam you. So I mean, you have to have some like foundation. Yeah, I don't mean like okay, you go to church, guy. You can just be going to church for attendance sake.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a difference between spirituality and religion.
Religion, yeah, sure,
I'm telling you,
sure.
it's a clear difference. So do you understand? So for me, it's very important that relationship is alive. You can have a relationship that is not healthy.
Yeah.
That it applies to God too. Like that relationship is not healthy with God. You can know God in having a relationship with Him.
Yeah.
So if that's there, forget it.
I think
Once that's there, the rest,
it's gone.
forget it. Support the law.
I think I can say yes. Some people know God, but they do not They do not know him.
Yeah.
They know that they know that there's God, but they don't know that this is you need to
There's too
build.
many levels and realms to this thing. It's not something you just
She's
get
preaches
there.
this, Ranabush.
So you can't
Come on.
that's the thing. You can't build a man to know God. What am I trying to say?
What did you say?
You can't build a man to know God.
I don't think I want to be responsible for you knowing God. It's a personal thing.
So then what is love?
Then you have
That's
to
deep.
interact.
Yeah, of course, we would interact.
But somebody needs to be very dependent on the other person to catch up on what you're doing. So if you are not dependent enough, you don't actually want that as well.
Exactly. So it still backs to what exactly. It still backs to what she said. You can't give what you don't have. You can't expect what you don't have.
Let me help Bully. I think what Bully is saying is, so if say I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and I have someone who is not, he knows that there's God, but doesn't understand how to find his way there.
Yeah.
It is in my place to help him. Maybe not lead him there, but help him, find his way to that part, if I'm right. That is love, because at the end of the day, when things get chaotic, when things get rowdy, someone has to fill in that gap. But then again, it could be very, very overbearing.
I think it's a very dicey thing.
It's a dicey thing, because if you constantly have to put this person straight every damn time,
Yeah.
when will you tell yourself, I want to pick up?
That's
It's not even advisable. It's not advisable to be helping somebody find their way and be giving them directions towards finding God and also be in a relationship with that person.
An effort.
Exactly, because you won't be able to tell if this person is doing it because this person wants to be with you, or this person is doing it because he exactly.
So that's where
it will show.
You have to make sure that you don't consider your spirituality factor only. Something like that. You only consider your spirituality factor only. Is there anything aside spirituality?
That checks the box.
No, I didn't say I didn't have other things. I'm just saying that's my biggest thing. For some people, it's their physicality. It's not for me. I don't care if you're tall, if you're dark, if you're light. It's not a big deal.
So if I know God, I can just come to you without your saying.
Calm down. You don't just come to
She just wanted to calm down. He did not follow
just
through.
come to someone.
Calm down.
She can't just know that by just meeting you once.
Like
People
that's
pretend.
See,
pretend that
there's
you
somebody
know
that
God.
I listen
Like, you
to
don't
a
actually
lot,
know.
and then
who is that?
it's my pastor, yeah.
Pastor
Shola.
Okay, Pastor Shola.
Now
Shout out to Pastor Shola.
Yeah, shout out to Pastor Shola.
Yeah, shout out to PS.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Pierre said something. Pierre said, why is it important to be spiritual and all those things? Don't marry who you are not attracted to.
Simple. That's what I want to
So
hear.
I am not downplaying the attraction. No, it's really important. You get it's really important. But long term, you will find that it's not what is.
You will need someone to
going.
fight with.
See, guy, it's not even love
pray.
itself that will keep you going. It's not.
Because now whenever we're talking, we'll be like, our parents pray, we talk. You need to actually be able to pray with your partner. So your kids will have something to talk about.
See, life did not say that, kids people love each other, so I'm not going to affect these people.
Okay, so we're going to come back to relationship conversation later.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you one very out of it so that we can relax and come back. Relax.
Everybody talk long.
We can relax. So I want, if you have the power to time travel, teleport, or probably read the mind, which would you go for?
Say that again. Teleport, time travel.
Time travel is teleporting.
No. You can teleport to a place.
To the future.
Okay, so if you want to teleport, if you want to move from, they say time travel, teleport.
Yeah. Are you moving to the past or to the future?
Moving to the future, moving to the past. Just moving to. I feel like moving anywhere.
You need to be specific.
Moving to anywhere.
When I hear teleport, I'm like, okay, free me from this location to this location. When I hear time travel, it's like, okay, time, from 2022 to 1902.
Okay, so let's say teleport now. If you have to teleport and you have to read the mind, what would you go for?
You know, some people say that ignorance is bliss. If I tell you 5,000 what is instead of people's mind, she'll be carrying every secret.
Are you guys serious now? You guys want to read the mind?
Imagine knowing the mind of a mafia. No, actually, having secrets.
Why?
Yeah, because some people pretend a lot.
So
Annoying. And so
see.
and some people play with you a lot.
So
and
you
you be
care
like,
about
what
what
the fuck
people
are you playing
you
with?
care
me?
about
Like,
what people think? Is that what I'm saying?
no, I don't care about what people think, but then sometimes
You just need to know, like,
feel
does this
like-
person mean well? I don't mean well.
Let me give you enough.
like you're with someone and the person is always, misbehaving and all that, then there are some other answers to it, like, okay, maybe this person is feeling it. But you don't know what the person is feeling actually. You only know what you are feeling. You don't know what the person is feeling. So you don't even know if you're supposed to be going forward or just there or just just go. So if I have the opportunity, I want to read the person mind.
So I think that if the place of honesty is checked, you will not really need
To read the mind.
to read the mind. Because if this person can be honest with you, I mean, what are you trying to discover?
The trust has already established. Okay.
So we are checking in teleporting.
Yes.
I just don't go like this.
I'll be back here now.
Back where? Back.
You want to go, just teleport without having the papers and all those things.
All my people go show. No, you see that time.
Okay, so
go show.
tell me, which of your parents are you closer to? Your mom
My
or your dad?
dad.
Why? Why your dad?
Okay. Okay, so I've been in daddy's girl for the longest. I mean, so as long as I can remember. Yeah. I mean, for as long as I can remember, and even what I cannot remember, even stories that I have heard, I just feel like my dad has been somebody that has given me reason to trust him, to respect him. There's a thing with parents that is as if you're out of default, you're meant to respect and love these people. Like by default, I'm your mother. Like I gave birth to you. But when I give this space of he has done so much that is induced. The respect is not by default. It's something that I respect this man. It comes from
You've seen
within.
things, he has showed you
Exactly,
examples.
like,
You know what?
This man has actually given everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, I would do anything for my dad. Like,
Daddy, we love you.
how about you, really?
Your mom, why your mom? I don't think it's a new thing, but then again, I want to know why your mom.
I think my growing up, my dad was so strict. That's all. To them.
Yeah.
We are very closer to your mom. Trying to tell her things. So why would I not pick my mom? So I am closer to my mom. Does not mean I'm not closer
To my dad. It's just
I love my mom. Please, I love it.
Your mom, if you see I'm but I'm closer to my mom. I can. This is why I joke with my mom. I can't joke with my dad.
Yeah. I think that's the safety for me.
You have to
the other
be
way around.
successful. You have to be, without fail, you have to be. But my
I
mom.
think parents are created to be like that. It's just how
But
they
generally, I think girls are closer to their dad.
Yeah.
I don't think that's your mom.
It's just an officer that is about to be very I was so surprised when she said,
I'm closer to
mom.
my mom.
Okay, why your mom?
She's always there. She's strict, yes. She has that mother
Nigerian
that
parents
you
are
scared of
strict.
her. When she's coming, I have to go.
I don't think it's
directly.
Nigerian. All African
But growing
parents.
up, she has been my best friend so far. She established a friendship that I can tell her anything.
Yeah.
If I'm going anywhere,
Yeah.
she knows I'm here.
Okay.
She knows no matter what, I will tell her. Even if I lie to her, if I get back, I'll tell her.
The truth.
It's just how it is. If I'm looking at her and I'm lying, I'll be like, why the fuck am I lying? She's not going to say anything. So why am I lying?
Yeah.
She's
But
like,
I think that's the
all
same
of
thing
us.
my dad did
My dad
for
is
me.
almost like that too. It's almost like that too, but I don't know. It's not always available here.
Okay.
So my mom is always available for us every time. Anytime I need anything, I'll just call
So
my
is
mom.
it safe to say you're closer to girls than
Wait.
like you
In
are
what sense?
you're more safer with girls than
No,
you're
I'm safer with guys.
No, you see, in every
That's what I'm asking you. In what sense?
You see, father
It's about
figure,
the-
mother figure, it will definitely show.
No, I'm not him. You can't even see me with female friends here. I don't have one. They have
I
male
think
friends.
most girls don't do that. Like
Because most of them are just, I don't know how to even describe it.
now, woman
Sometimes I
they
will
do
even have
woman.
to be feeling like, am I the problem in this relationship?
Now women they do women.
So for me not to be feeling like I'm the problem in the relationship, I'd rather just let it go. Just go your way.
So you're safer with guys.
Yes, I'm safe with guys.
Okay, so I think we've established that. Well, I love both parents. I love my dad and I love my mom also.
Well, do.
I'm not saying we don't love them. We love them. We love them. Yes, actually, we love them. You don't do that.
I think they both play different roles in my life, so I can't say I really love this one. So if I need to cash out right now, I can call my mom to cash out. And I need someone I need to talk to about things that are happening as in my surroundings, in my head, my mom. But I need to talk about something that has to do with me being spiritual.
Yeah.
My spiritual growth has to do with my career, my academics. My dad is my go-to person. So they both share the role, so it doesn't feel like one person has to be doing all of these things.
Yeah.
Like if I want to bill someone now, say I want to bill. It's my mommy's number that I will call, say
Hello.
Male, it have read in the girl's account. Show some love.
Good morning.
I don't prefer my dad. Oh, there's a very lot of stories.
My dad knows my account number. On his head. Like if you wake my daddy up, then he will call my account number for you. That's just like.
So I think that I say it's both of them. They both share the responsibility. But I want to. We're going to back to relationship now. Why do you think people stay in toxic relationship? Nafisat. Why do you think people stay? Sorry, before you say anything, you hear people say their partners are emotional abusers, physical, domestic violence, you treat them, no care.
Sorry to stop you, to interrupt you. So now, are you talking about non-married couples or married couples?
Both!
But now, if I'm going to speak on the married couples aspect, it's because of the kids.
Because of what?
Kids.
That's why they stay in toxic relationship.
They won't be like, they don't want the stigma to be on the kids. They don't want it to affect the kids. So they won't want to leave the marriage. The mother will be like, I don't want this to feel like I'm not okay for them.
But
I
as
don't want
single
to
ladies
disappoint
now,
my kids.
what about as people in
I find
relationship?
it foolish. Mostly because you're already seeing the sign, you're seeing it clearly that this person is toxic to you and this person is not adding any value to what you're doing and this person is even destroying your mental health, but you're still there for what?
Now the question is, why do you think people stay?
That is what I don't understand. Why are you there? I don't even understand. I can't even say. I can't.
Don't answer. Not just someone good.
Let him
Foolishness. Why would people stay?
That's just foolish. Why would you be there? What kind of stupid love is that? Someone claims to love you and he eats you, and he says he loves you and you believe he loves you, and he comes back to beg you every single time after eating you, and you feel like that's love.
Why are you guys painting it on the guy?
No. I'm just.
It goes both ways. It goes both
Let me
ways.
finish. I'm going to get there now.
There's a lot of
Don't
finish.
interrupt. Now you have scattered everything.
Oh, sorry,
I don't like all this kind of.
You know there. Sorry, don't vex. Sorry.
As I was saying before, this cockroach interrupted my
So I'm not a cockroach. You will see me in your cupboard, don't worry.
You can never enter my cupboard.
Okay, so
As I was saying, there's some ladies too. I just feel, I don't know how to call it, obsessive. They obsess over the guy, and then sometimes you just see them be like, why you accepting things like this? Why you there? But then for guys, I think it's not that easy to let go of relationships.
for guys, it's not easy.
Yes, if you make
But do you agree?
guys,
It's not easy for guys to let go of a
it's not
relationship.
easy.
You do not agree to that.
Once a guy loves a lady,
It's a mindset.
once he loves a lady and feel like, okay, yes, I actually like this girl so much. She's going to be very good. Have them as friends, yes. And every time they will come and then they will cry. And then the next morning, like, she has called me. Let's
It goes both ways. Like, I think it happens for both parties too.
somebody reporting someone to you now, tell you, I'm never getting back with her. It has finished. And then the next thing you hear is, oh, sorry.
No one can ever come between us.
That's it. And then what's up? They will not.
What's that? You don't put mouth in husband and wife relationship because they will use it to set.
That's husband and wife.
That's husband. No, I think even for them too, because okay, before we say something, what do you have to say? Like, why do you think people stay in a toxic relationship?
Well, I think it's deeper than it looks.
Deeper than what?
Than it looks.
Okay.
I mean, it might appear stupid or foolish, but I think it's deeper than it looks. You know, most times it's when you do your findings, you realize that it runs deeper than it looks. Most people, 95% of those people have issues, abandonment issues. They're seeking for people to validate their feelings, validate their person. I'm very conversant with these issues because it's something that intrigues me, and I pay a lot of attention to it because abuse doesn't only come in the physical form. Sometimes it's emotional, and and then they break this person down so bad that when they finally get out of the relationship, they have to carry that baggage all of their life. So I think sometimes it's the fear. The fear of the unknown. How will life be without this person? This person, yes, he has abused me, but he has provided for me. Yes, okay. Some of them are coming from very, very unfair circumstances. Some of them are coming from abandonment issues. Some of them is because of the pressure that they are getting. Like, okay, so take for example, a really advanced lady of like say 35 has not settled down. Everybody, all our younger ones are married with kids. Everybody is like putting out on her. This, that. What is it? Are you the only one? And then finally she sees this guy that comes across like catch him, and then this person knows that you need me.
You're desperate.
You're desperate, and then it's beating you up, and then the next day you use your concealer, cover it, and you go and see everything is fine. But because of the pressure, the disgrace that will come out that okay, what you get married, before you even go married, then you wasted time. You now have the guts to come out of, these things are actually deeper than it looks. It's not so easy. Yes, the session is to get out of that relationship, leave. Before you die, leave. No matter, see, the kids will survive. People get pregnant every day, and it has become so easy. Your child will survive, leave, but it's not so easy. That's why we have all of these organizations in place to help them. Okay, what if the person is a stalker? Yeah, I've had a story of this lady that wanted to leave, and then every attempt she made to leave, he came after her. She gets like she was like his prisoner. He had some certain kind of fetish to beat her and paint her.
I can imagine you're just shooting gun.
These things happen.
So she gets out of that relationship, she's going to keep having
exactly. So it's deeper than it looks. She gets so it's not so easy to like just leave. It's mad. It's mad out there, really.
That's
really.
I think people stay in toxic relationship because they don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And like you said, validation.
And they have low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. They don't know who they are.
See the fact that you said the lady that is probably 30 years. I don't know why must we have this
clock thing in our head, right?
But then it's
it's societal.
I think societal standards.
Even if you don't think about it, the society is fun. They're going to make you think about it every single time. Every time we have a gathering in my house, I'm always being asked
guy.
I think she just said,
but then I'll tell them, I say, when the right guy comes.
Right now, I avoid calls.
Let's share from bullying. Hold on first.
Okay, this is current celebrity. I don't know if she's fair. And then she just got married. I think for something. I can't.
Okay, I don't care.
I think that's her name.
Yeah.
She's old enough. So why did she not put herself in that age bracket of 30 years?
You don't know if she had to go through that.
You see, this is what called.
Do you know she actually dated that guy for almost 12 years?
12 years.
The guy was chasing her for over 12 years.
I don't know. See,
before she said yes.
This is where everybody needs to go for like the right knowledge. You need to be educated on relationship.
It's not just you alone.
I know.
It's the people around you.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't even think about. I don't even think about all these things. About anybody. I don't care.
Just pressure from outside.
Pressure.
That's what you see yourself. That's what you build yourself.
Exactly.
Like so every time
it's not even family anymore. It's people on the road.
Yeah, that's the current generation.
You finished from school. You had a job already.
That's like
make a man know.
When we're in the Ghana, you'll be like,
ever since how is man entering this conversation?
Officer, I think it's just emphasis on knowing yourself. If you know yourself, all of these factors are bound to happen. I don't think there's anywhere in any part of the world where your business is really your business. It is everybody's business, so long as you are around people. But the ability to determine and say, you know what, this is where you draw the line. This is what I can take, and this is what I cannot take. would help you. So even if you want to, let it be that you are the one who is trying to tell yourself to do better, not because some person from the outside world is telling you do this. You've not done that.
You can't avoid people talking about that.
You cannot.
It's how you work on it or how you relate to it that actually matters. If you let it affect you, that's your problem.
Okay, so I want to ask now. So we've left.
That's the answer to the problem.
Okay, so we've left the relationship. Let's go back to something on a very lighter note. So cool off. Now I want to ask, what kind of parent do you think you'll be? Bulu.
What kind of parent does that be?
Yeah, what kind of parent do you think you'll be?
Caring, loving.
Caring and loving father.
I can't tell about my wife.
Just your parents. So you want to be a loving and caring father.
I don't want to bring my child to this cruel world. Like, she's coming or he is coming to this abundant life. There's no pressure, there's no suffering. You are coming to enjoy. While growing up, why I was really good at it? Like I said, it was not golden spoon. Bringing my child to wealth, I make sure it doesn't have to lack. He or she doesn't have to lack. So that's why I say I'm caring, loving father.
Elizabeth, what about you?
Okay, I think for me, okay, so like what you said, taking a leap from what you said, I mean, I don't want to bring a child into where they have to suffer. It's not necessary. It's not. But more than that, I think I want to create a safe space for my children because I feel like that was something I didn't have enough as a kid. Yeah, and I went through a lot of stuff, and I had different experiences, and I didn't feel safe enough to share them. It just felt like I was going to be punished for it because the image of my mom was so scary. Jesus, my first. There's a reason why I don't have friends or childhood friends. I see people do 25 years and I don't have. Why? Because they cannot come to me. It's not possible. You get? It's just book and God, and it's important. There's a need for you to be strict because these kids, it's at that prime age that you can actually capture them. The Bible says that you should train up your child in the way of they should go, and when he grows up, they come from it. Yeah. So there's actually a way. There's a way, but it doesn't necessarily now mean that this child is scared of you. No, I want to be a kind of parent that when my kid gets into trouble, their first thought is I need to call my mom, not I need to hide this from my mom. Yes. I hear a lot of things growing up. Jesus.
Don't we all?
There are a lot of things that
was strict, yes, but she created a space that no matter how angry she is, she still come and cling to her. She's going to tell you that okay, if you say the truth, nothing's going to happen. I'm not going to. And if you actually tell the truth, she's not going to do anything. So because of that, there is no how you want to do it. You will definitely tell her the truth.
It says you want to follow your mom's footsteps.
Actually, yes.
Because I want to talk about a particular incident that I just remembered when I growing up. I remember that growing up, if I had like an argument with my mom, and then she asked me to go and wash plates in the kitchen, and then by mistake that plate breaks.
Wow.
I think we're dead. End of conversation. That's period.
No. Oh my God.
How do you survive it?
I used to watch movies there and see kids throw tantrums and then they're all over the place. Can I hear me?
Don't be deceived.
Because it's from that kitchen I'll start shaking. I will not carry the broken plate and say, I need down. She will not say it's because she spoke to me that I broke the plate. I'm like, you don't like that, it's the soap that's
African parents doing the worst.
I'm like,
and then I would get beaten because of that, and then she would threaten that she never did that. Yeah, she never did that, but it created this fear in me that hey, she will use this way to cut my face.
Yeah.
I remember
They all say that actually. They all say that. They all say if you steal something, Mafi blade, yeah, I'll put pepper.
I think
feel like
you guys are female. I don't know. That did not happen to me.
in fact, I don't think it was unjust.
Follow boy, ma loud jara, I'll put pepper.
You guys are female.
Yeah.
It's not like that in the no.
Yeah, I felt that injustice. I felt like my brother could do anything.
I think for growing up, yeah, they made it. I think they made it more strict for the females.
Because I think
you could not, because they were trying to protect you, do this. So with the guy, that's why guys just do what they want to like.
They can get away with it.
But some things you don't do as a girl when growing up, keep female friends. What are you them to do?
I mean, you can never keep a female friend, not talk about a male friend. Like, are you high?
Vulnerable. So it's just
She established a level of trust,
guys.
and she gave me freedom.
Let me share a story, a personal story that happened to me. And so I think I was 13, 14, I can't really remember, but that guy was actually my first boyfriend. So my dad's a pastor, my mom is a deaconess, pastor, all of those.
You chose to go the wrong way.
So we used to have this WSF in church, like we're Marinas. So something happened. My boyfriend then, we had a fight, and then he went to my best friend's house to deliver a letter, an apology letter to him. Unfortunately for him, it was the mother that opened the gate. Wow. So she called the son to come and collect it, but she was at the door. That one answer, she read the letter from him and read it, and you can imagine what happened. Then she came to church and then reported to our youth coordinator that this is what we're teaching them at youth, that she won't allow our children to come to church again and all that. And then the youth coordinator carried the letter and carried it to my mom. Like,
your dad said
it was my dad.
It's almost on fire.
I strongly believe that would have gone very differently. I strongly believe, because I found my dad actually even knew that we were dating, and I was hiding, but he knew.
Wow.
All he did was he was keeping an eye on me without letting me know he was keeping an eye on me.
Just in case some popping happens.
Do you understand? And then the next day, my mom was supposed to relax my hair for me and all of that. So I knew that he told my mom. I was scared. I was scared for my life. Not I was afraid. I was scared for my life. Because, I did not even do up to follow boy. And I'm dying. What will happen? I was really, really scared, And then she told me, if you come and sit down, let me help you your hair. I was suspecting foul play. You get my hair. The same mom that used to use my hair to threaten me that they go to New and want to find go fine, something like that. She said, come and sit down. And I sat down. She put her leg like that. I sat down in the middle, and she combed my hair. Something within me, something was wrong, And I told my face that, let me just check, maybe it's truly relaxed. I saw scissors.
Oh my god.
He said, I saw scissors. So like, I don't just use that hair, just twist that hair, pull me back.
She did that.
Oh my god. And growing up, my hair was like the most favorite thing I liked, like the most I liked about my hair was my hair. So she just put that scissors straight.
And that was it.
I cried out my heart. Like, I think that was the moment when I just made in my mind, like, this woman is never going to get in my emotions again. And we made up, but I just couldn't believe it. So it just sealed it for me, like, I'm not talking to you about this kind of things again.
So I'm trying you to the MC to what's like the ideal age to have a relationship? Then you said what?
I was 14,
So like, let's just ask.
No, I don't know ideal age, but I don't think exactly. That's what I'm going to say. The moment when you begin to realize that you are female, it differs. For me, I think I had my first boyfriend when I got into 111 school.
So when I finished secondary school,
And
I was 18.
it was even like in a distance relationship. It was like, okay, we're there.
I went to a
So it was like
My question
I was just
is
trying
how much time? I don't know
to
what I'm saying.
follow through the whole gist, but it wasn't. I'm not saying that anybody cannot fall in love, but I think when you know yourself, because I told myself this was what I wanted of myself growing up.
Yeah.
I'm from a very, very strict background, like not strict but disciplined.
Yeah.
And both parents are very, very disciplined. They are like very, very strict. So I'm from a first parent home, both parents. So it wasn't like I could just carelessly do things. But I told myself, I've seen things happen to people, and I don't want to be a replica of those things, the bad ones. So how about I put like a target on myself? I think my family was 17 years, and like that. So I started having sense, to do some certain things. And growing up, I was a tomboy, so it was quite easy to navigate my way from all of those nonsense. I remember one time somebody got me a Valentine gift when I was in SS2. I can't remember vividly what really happened, but I know that it didn't go well for that person because it wasn't my thing. Okay, everybody in class knew this guy liked me. Obviously, he liked me. I was a fine babe, but I didn't fancy the person. I didn't fancy having to want to do anything with Shimasha. Nah, that wasn't my thing. Like, so whatever feeling you had, my dear, take it to God in prayers. Like, exactly. So that wasn't what I wanted. So there was no way you could bend me to do, no matter how much you loved me or whatever. Nah, it was just what I wanted of myself.
I think that's
so there's no age. It is what you want of yourself. You do. So I can't say it is this age. I can't say it's this age. But let's just know when your heart carries you to do that, make sure you do it the right way, so that you don't say, "And I know that it was not known." So viewers and everybody watching us, we have actually come to the end of today's gist and truth. We had a lot of conversation on relationships and talk. So you know what to do. Like, if you have to be in a toxic relationship, please know yourself. Define yourself. If you want to be a parent, be a good one. Be that one that your child would always want to run to when there are problems, because not all of us get to experience that. We don't want growing up with secrets, because generations are going to go wild. And it is easier for us to tame them if we know what they are thinking of every damn time. So it is easier for us to control and manage the situation. Everybody, who's your favorite person. So send a love to your mom, your dad, everybody. And we had come to the end of Gist and Truth. I am your host, KOBI, as always, your one and only. And with me is
Elizabeth Bino.
And from us, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year to you all. Kisses. Woo! Bye.